Okay.
And so you know, we video the whole thing. Or we try to.
Nice.
Sometimes we miss pieces, but yeah.
It's usually beneficial.
Yeah.
I even like when I'm working with an extra, I can video it.
Yeah.
Just to sort of see what he's doing and what
Yeah.
I'm missing and.
Yeah.
She's got a nice big walk.
Yes.
Everything's good.
are probably going to start. We don't, can't kind of warm up just because things change after that. Here.
Did you want to run through your task first?
Sure. Yeah.
So I'll just do.
Ding, ding. Okay.
She's gonna need to. Right, yes, absolutely.
And we've kind of been getting into this, so previously, after a cancer, we have this I'm unbalanced, I'm running downhill trying to catch up with myself, trot, like,
Yeah.
very rushed, brain is kind of going.
Yeah.
So that has changed a little bit, where we've come to this almost like apprehensive, like, I will slow it down, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want me to do something else? I'm slow down, like she's waiting for something now, so we have this kind of awkward rhythm where it's like
Yes.
on, off, on, off.
Yeah, I wrote it as slightly chaotic.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so
And our left canter was
so I started out with, okay, so I'll just kind of go through the test.
Sure.
So I started out with a rough start, 5-5,
Okay.
because of the halt.
Yeah.
So the halt is you came in nice and then you have a discombobulated halt. So that is the hit on that one.
Yeah.
Then keep rhythm steady, accurate. So when you were warming up, you had the most beautiful, like you started out with a very easy, relaxed trot, which is great.
Yeah.
And then you started to ask for more, and you started to ask for more, and that's great. Like and you're kind of, I don't know if you're doing it consciously or if that's just how she's feeling. But it's like you start out with this nice, relaxed trot, and then you're like a little bit more, and then a little bit more. Instead of, which is really a nice way to approach it, instead of going revolve, we're going to trot, right?
Yeah.
And so when you came out of the halt, I don't know if it was more, if it was her or, that it's slightly different, that it's a test.
Yeah.
It was tense.
Yeah.
It was a little more tense.
Yeah.
So instead of, because she's got a lovely nice, let's,
Well, because I felt, even before we turned out, like on our way down alongside going through our first center line, she had started doing that, like,
yes.
hold on.
Yeah.
Right, and she's like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And you can, because she's got a lovely, beautiful,
Mhm.
flowy, nice flowy
Yeah.
trot.
Oh, yeah.
So, hi. that was the 6. And then now when you came around and you came off the wall over at B, yep, at B, a little bit of a square corner. So, and I don't know if you're just trying to maintain what she's doing or kind of keep up with her, but you kind of have a square corner to start, and then it kind of affects the whole thing. Like you caught yourself over here, and this half was round. So I wrote not quite round.
Yeah.
And then, so that was the 6. So then with your canter, so the first, the depart was an upward depart, and then the circle was a nice circle, and then just fell to trot.
Yes.
So, and that's what you're already working
Yes,
on.
it's like literally how we described it. We just kind of fall out of the sky.
Yeah, exactly. And I know the feeling where it's like they kind of fall out from underneath you. Yeah. So it's a bit of getting ahead of it and preparing more for that.
Okay.
So if you're coming into like, it's almost like you're preparing as soon as you get into it. So you're a leg, and then so that you're. I don't know if it's almost like, will she take off on you?
So we don't use a lot of leg in canter. Right
Exactly,
now.
yes.
We just got to a point where like the right leg canter is a little more normal, the left is more historically what we've been dealing with.
Okay.
Or more so, like our canter used to be a huge, or our used to be a massive leap in the air,
Yes.
just wheel.
Oh,
And,
okay.
like, off the pace.
Audio and everything. Okay.
So we've come a long way.
Good, yeah. Yeah, like the first, when you did the first spring weekend, I thought, oh, that's lovely. And then, but I saw it's a tenser in the left.
Well, normally she's been okay for the left. I think it's just this whole situation this morning. She's like, oh, we're all doing this.
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I had so with the canter, I switched these marks. With the canter, it was a 6, and then with the transitions, it was a 5-5. Just because of that it's almost, it just drops
She's kind of
down.
like flat. It was just kind of float.
Exactly. Your change rein is a 7, steady and straight. Your around to the left circle at E, rhythmic and balance 7-5. Then you've got chaotic and the transitions both up and down in that one. Then we had the medium walk. Is that right here? Braced. Okay.
Yeah.
So just in the transition. But overall, like the walk, like I said to you earlier, is lovely. Like it's a nice over track. Use that to your advantage. So the free walk, nice over track, but could have a more steady control. So this is the body's all doing its job, and I swing, but have that keep that more steady, even.
Yeah, that doesn't encourage them sort of what she kind of made looking at. She's like, oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, so she's, then we focus down.
And seek that contact.
Yeah.
And so then I had, so then work to the rising, routine after your rising trot, accurate and prompt, lovely smooth transition, and then I have 6-5 straighter, better halt. So that was, like overall, it was a very good test. You have some really good highs with your 7-5, and then you have some rough spots with your halt at your 5-5, and then and those transitions. So, do you want to, like, I didn't see anything glaring in terms of like corners, missed corners, or missed your accuracy is off, or anything like that. I feel like because it's watching you do the circles, watching you do the warm up. I feel like your accuracy is very good. It's almost like you're kind of waiting for her or trying to get her before you did this circle. Come around this way, and you want her back with you before you make her again into that circle.
Okay. That will come to that. The right she tends to like to
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like her to get comfortable.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
that's what second side are coming off the E. Yeah, we're probably a little better.
Yes, yeah. So I think that might be like, and I'm happy to work with whatever you want to work with. But I think that might be a little in your head go, ask first, leg first, and into the contact. Okay. And it might be hard with, with your history with her. Yeah. But you can see that it's a little bit of a hesitation instead of that flow through the transitions. And it's mostly in the transitions. Yeah. So if you want to try, what would you like to work on?
Sure, yeah, transitions are definitely one that we need to look at. And that was sort of my thing. So yeah, transitions. Do you have any tools for us for our post?
Yes.
Okay. To help, anything that kind of works to help relax. We've tried several things.
So what is one thing that you're trying now?
So what we basically have found now that seems to work a little bit is to just kind of put her on a circle and just stay on the circle, kind of a little off the track.
Yeah.
She's not changing her belt and moving the wall, and just kind of a circle until you're bored. And then just because she does have so much momentum forward, I tend to get myself kicked a little forward too, which doesn't help. So that gives me a chance to like kind of shield set a little bit. I can set up a little more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we do that, and it's kind of a good, strong half hold until you actually feel reaction.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like when you walk kind of idea, right? Once you get that little bit of hesitation from her, then just soften, carry on. And whatever she gives you, that's when you kind of carry on, and she'll kind